Hi everyone, my name is Dillian Grant and welcome to part 2 of my presentation on the Criminal Act here in Canada, denied by all entities, 2019 continued. Okay, feel free to pause and read if I'm going too fast. All right, thank you. Systemic racism at play in Canada, denied by all entities. The distortion of my medical records at the Ministry of Health and Long-Term Care in March 2019, submitted in April 2019. I'm going through, if you realize, I'm going through each month. What happened within each month, okay? 2019, all right? And as you can recall, my medical records were distorted. I had a presentation on that, okay? Here, as you could see, I just brought these forward just to jog your memory. Ministry of Health and Long-Term Care, March 22nd, 2019. I received the report in April. Okay. It's from the ministry, file number. Okay. And I'll just show you a few of the what they did. What was done actually. Okay. As you can recall, this is what I had in my possession from Great Lakes Medical, September 3rd, 2016, and it says here this was the diagnosis right deck of tenosynovitis, okay? And then the same date, Ministry of Health had, as you can see, September 3rd, 2016, okay? It says signs, symptoms not yet diagnosed, musculoskeletal system leg, right? It should say, this number should be 727. It should be 727 throughout, right? As you can see here, I did go to my doctor's office the first time on August 8, 2016, and it says tenosynovitis. This is what I was diagnosed with on the 3rd of September 2016, but they had it that I was not diagnosed. You can see that I was diagnosed. This is tenosynovitis, okay? And I went to my doctor, Dr. James Chang, on September 6, 2016, and he also confirmed tenosynovitis, okay? Please see presentation Ministry of Health with the details of my distorted medical records, March 2019 to April 2019, okay? That was the reason why Adrian Nicolini had never obtained my medical reports from the doctors to give to Manulife or to WSIB, Workplace Safety and Insurance Board, because they had a plan, okay? Almost denied, number 6. Almost denied. Yes, I have to put this one in. Some fruit to marking law. Because of Hussein Muftaderi and Exmorley law and Adrian Nicolini law. Almost denied May 2019. As you can recall, my previous presentation on Sam Fruta marking law, Exmorley law, the mobility defense lawyer informed Sam Fruta marking law, retained March 2019, that I had also had another wrongful dismissal claim by filing a complaint with the Labor Board. As you're aware, I did not do that, right? My discrimination was with CHRC, and CHRC stated that it should be done by Labor Board. It did not say wrongful dismissal, okay? This system is trying to be slick in their deceit. I filed a discrimination claim with the Canadian Human Rights Commission against mobility since Nicolini law had stated on June 5, 2018 that discrimination would not be included in my claim. Hicks Morley law firm convinces CSRC to allow a lower level of the law, the Canadian Labour Board, to handle the matter. My claim was then denied by CHRC. You can recall that, right? The Canadian Labour Board then took my discrimination claim and changed it to unjust dismissal, which is wrongful dismissal, right? In April 2019, I had already informed the Canadian Labour Board that I had a lawyer for wrongful dismissal, but was ignored. This was an intent to further complicate my claim, as well as Nicolini law firm, which submitted a letter in May 2019 to inform of an amendment to my claim. Reemployment law. Adrian Nicolini was only retained for WSIB. They were the ones, right? Adrian Nicolini and Exmorley law, Hussein Muftaderi and Amy Timbo, right? They were the ones who were confusing the system, and I was the one being blamed, as if I did not know what I'm doing, eh? As they're saying I am mental, so maybe I'm confused. You see what they're trying to do here, eh? Okay. See presentation with full story on David Vaughn, lawyer, some fruit marking law, which I already did with that in that presentation. Please feel free to review. Okay. Here David Vaughn, so disappointed, on May 23rd. He's saying, Delaney, please see below. They are taking. Why are you taking steps without telling me? You cannot start a labor code complaint while also pursuing a wrongful dismissal action. You understand? I did not do that, right? Also, why did your other lawyer start a wrongful dismissal action? I thought, you see, why did he start a wrongful dismissal action? Exactly. Why did he? Is my WSIB lawyer? Why did he start one? Okay. I thought your other lawyer was just pursuing a long-term disability and short-term disability claim against Manulife, complete against Manulife. Yeah, that's another lawyer, Benjamin Law. So the lawyer that started the dismissal case was the lawyer he's talking about here was Nicolini Law Firm, Adrian Nicolini, okay? And the part here that he's talking about, the other lawyer, long-term disability and short-term disability claim was Benjamin Law, okay? Just trying to clear that. And he said, David Vaughn, Sanfaruta Markin said, this needs to be dealt with as soon as possible. Very so disappointed in this lawyer, yeah. Denied number 7. The College of Physicians and Surgeons, because of Hussein Muftadiri and Hussein and Adrian Nicolini, okay? June 2019. So I was denied before by the College of Physicians and Surgeons in 2018. Okay. I filed a complaint in 2017, denied in 2018, and then I appealed. Okay. So this is the appeal. Okay. Denied by the College of Physicians and Surgeons 2018 and 2019. Okay. Told Nicolini law of mistreatment of the medical system. He stated that he did not wish to be involved, submitted claim on my own because of my job was threatened in November 2017. Okay, and so I filed a complaint to the colleges, and this was the College of Physicians, and this was about Dr. Sam Handelsman. Okay, that's the specialist. Okay. On January 7, 2018, forwarded the college report to Adrian Nicolini as per his request. He said he will not get involved if I won. He will only get involved, right, if I won the appeal. Okay. So here, 2018, please feel free to pause and read my complaints. Okay. Okay. When this doctor sent me back to work in March 2017 to use my left hand, when I was sent back into October 2017, and I had to work full time in my position because Dr. Handelsman lied to say I refused a cortisone injection, and all that, and I sent pictures and everything, right? Adrian Nicolini, as you can see, I sent the report complete against Dr. Handelsman, okay? And the pictures and everything I sent to Adrian Nicolini. He stated he wanted it. Please feel free to pause and read, okay? I just summarized for you. Thank you. Denied by the College of Physicians and Surgeons. Denied the 2018 letter appealed. I was denied here. And I was denied again in 2019. Okay. Please feel free to pause and read if you wish to do so. I'm just letting you know that I appealed 2018, and again then I was denied June 6, 2019, okay, by Health Professionals Appeal and Review Board, right, of the colleges. Complaint review, and it says here, enclosed herewith is a true copy of the decision and reasons of the Health Profession Appeal and Review Board in the above noted matter. College of Physicians and Surgeons, Ontario, as you can see that, right? Yeah. So, as I said, it says, while your file is now closed. Yeah. Okay, see that? Please note that parties to complaint reviews of the Health Professions Appeal and Reviews Board have the right to request a judicial review of the board's decision. Okay, all right. So my file was closed. Final. Okay. Just jogging your memory, as you can recall, I thought Dr. Handelsman was on my side at the time when on February 2nd, Manulife Insurance was forcing me back to work. Okay. So Dr. Handelsman, this is to Dr. Handelsman, and Dr. Handelsman was not in agreement. He said no. Okay, as you can see that. Now, what Manulife did, Manulife included 1, 2, 3. It's like the same letter, right? However, included other information, right? We went through this already. Please feel free to read. We went through this. And the reason why Dr. Handelsman should not say no then, okay? And one of them was that please note that in order to approve the absence of short-term disability benefits, the employee has to be considered as totally disabled from performing their job task, right? Despite the accommodation offered by the employer. They're sending me back to use my left hand. I'm not left-handed, as you can see, and you can recall it in my presentation on Manulife Insurance. Dr. Handelsman had said no. Okay, I was sent to Sunnybrook, and I was supposed to be reassessed on March 7, 2017. That's what here, 7th of March 2017. Okay. And as you can see, Dr. Handelsman sent me back to work. I'm at work on this day, first day back at work, 15th of March 2017. You can see the swelling on my hand. The entire arm was swollen, but you're here evident, as you can see here, swelling, tendonitis. Tendonitis for short, okay? In July again, and in June again, I went back to Dr. Handelsman's office, and he said, tendonitis didn't go away. I was told to use my left hand. Then he said, in his first letter, he has stated that the swelling was no more, and I was okay to return to work. While he had told me word of mouth that I should go back to work, use my hand, I'll be off work again. Okay, so I was forced to go back to him. Dr. James Chang refused my request to see another specialist, so I had to go back to Dr. Handelsman, and he's stating that at present she may still have decurvatinous synovitis. I still had it. It never went away, right? And here he said he was sending me back to Sunnybrook Hospital, and that if there is no information not warranting an injection or cortisone injection, this is a bigger picture of it. Okay, I've extracted here, right? This is a requisition, and it says no inflammation. If there's inflammation, inject. If inflamed, inject. That is what it says here. Okay, so as you can see, it says here, if there's no inflammation not warranted an injection, or if cortisone injection is done without sustained symptomatic improvement, I would suggest a hand risk assessment through WSIB. So if there's no inflammation, okay, and if there's see that clearly, okay. If inflamed, inject. All right. If there's no inflammation, that means it's not supposed to be injected. I'm not supposed to get the injection. Okay. I can read and understand. All right. And here, when the Sunnybrook, Dr. Chris Karkis knew that there was no inflammation. I can read. It means a fluid, because of the first doctor in February explained to me that cortisone injection needs fluid. So I knew definite that this meant inflammation. No inflammation, no fluid. Cortisone injection needs fluid, need inflammation to be injected. And I'm sure any doctor listening to me know that I am correct, because I listened, I understand, and I can also read. Okay, but this doctor had intended to inject me, Monique Chriskarkis, and then she lied on my medical report, saying that I refused the injection, which was not needed. You see the letter, the report says, if If it's not inflamed, that doesn't need an injection, eh? Right? And I'm telling you, imagine some doctors, how they do patients wrong. Maybe that's why some people are have other diagnosis. Because if I didn't need the injection, why this doctor want to inject me? I could have done it if I didn't have understanding, right? And then what next? What were the side effects? You understand? And how wrong have they done to other patients? What. We trust the doctors to do right by us. Are they doing right by us? Okay, question. All right. Feel free to pause and read. Thank you. Refused by the medical doctors in WSIB, but mobility ignored my injury, placed full-time in my regular position because of that, full-time. And as you can see, went to Great Lakes Medical, went through this already, September 16. They asked for, but the doctor stated, tell your doctor, Dr. James Chang, to send you to a physiatrist. This medical clinic is a walking clinic, was just on top of things for me. But my doctor was not at all. My doctor refused to examine me, And here, he refused to send me to a physiatrist. You understand? Here I am at my desk using my left hand. This is my right hand, still swollen. On the 2nd of October 2017, as you can see, 7 months working with my left hand. Okay? Please see Discrimination of My Life Insurance, which contain details on the deception of Dr. Sam Handelsman regarding my work injury. Okay? Google reviews found on internet of others who have had bad experiences with Dr. Sam Handelsman. I had similar experiences which cost me my job. Right? The College of Physicians and Surgeons were biased in their decision towards my claim. They too waited after the lawyers completed their deceitful acts towards my cases to render their verdict on my claim against Dr. S. Handelsman. This action confirms systemic racism. Would you believe that I actually gave copies of the Google reviews to my WSIB lawyer when I saw him? Right, and I gave him to show him that this doctor did not do right by others, and it's the same thing. I can confirm what these people were saying, right? Would you believe the lawyer said it could not be included? Okay, he said that it could not be included if I should have taken a doctor to court. It could not. This is just like Ear says on the internet. However, I went on years later to see if anyone else had encountered anything with this Dr. Sam Handelsman, and couldn't find any bad thing on him, There was just maybe, I think, 2 things that would, and give this doctor a 5-star, that is so good. Maybe someone could just put it in and write it to say that this doctor is so good. Everything else that I had found before was no longer there, okay? And I'm showing you what I had found. And if you should go on Google right now, Google reviews on this doctor, you will not find it. Okay? I'm sharing them with you right now, okay? Okay, I've enlarged it on the other slides, but this 2011, 2013, 2012, 2010, 2009, 2017. So I should go from here, 2010. Oh, this should have been first. 2009 to 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2017. Okay, feel free to pause and read my doodles here. Okay. Okay. I have only posted a few of the many reviews. Okay. This person said, this is Dr. S. Handelsman. This is the worst doctor I've ever seen in my life. Doesn't listen, doesn't ask questions, extremely arrogant, and I wonder why he got into the medical field if he doesn't want to help people. He literally pushed me and my husband out of his office. I have seen him twice, and and being disregarded both times, being told it is just stress, nothing is wrong with you. I am finally with an excellent roomie through York Hospital and was diagnosed and has diagnosed me properly with systemic lupus. Wow. And I am now doing great under treatment. Can you imagine? Yeah. Can you imagine? So this is my experience too. When I went to the doctor, I saw him the first time. I was sent to Sunnybrook, and I thought he was doing right by me. Then that's when he told me on the second visit that I should go back to work, use my hand, and I'll be off again. That's what he told me. Right? And when I went to him in June, I got the same thing. It's like as soon as I walked in his office right there and he saw me, he looked cross and he got up. I'm sending you to Sunbrook. I'm sending you to Sunbrook. And I was like, oh my God, what have I done? Then I just realized, oh, maybe he didn't want to deal with my situation because of the pressure from money life. You understand? Yeah. And he did me wrong. The College of Physicians and Surgeons stated that there were no complaints in over 30 years on Dr. Handelsman. That was in their report, eh? I did not complain when he sent me back to work to use my hand. I complained when I was about to lose my job. You understand me? Because my salary was seized, benefits were seized and all that. Yeah. This was 2011. This client was complaining, okay? Please feel free to pause and read. Thank you. 2009 and 2010, okay. Here it says he couldn't see anything organically wrong on my results and pretty much closed my case. With that, I asked him what I'm supposed to do with all the pain I was in, and he told me to take Tylenol as he was forcing me to exit his office. You see, oh my God, that's why I was saying, doctor, he was walking out when I went to him in June. Oh my God, I know. I knew what they're talking about because I went through similar experience with this doctor. Dr. Hanselman is a rude, arrogant man. I brought my mother-in-law to see him regarding her deteriorated tendons in both shoulders. Tendons, I have a tendon problem too in my hand, okay? I asked whether coccyx would help with her problem. His response was, since you think you know so much, why don't you tell me what to prescribe? That's what he said. I was so shocked that I didn't have a suitable retort. My impression of him is that if you are an octogenarian, you are not worth consideration. This was August 7, 2009. This person said, this is the worst doctor I've ever been to in my life. I left his office in tears. This guy makes Dr. Gregory House. You remember that medical show on television, House? Yeah, Dr. Gregory House looked like Mother Teresa. I didn't have a huge problem with his treatment diagnosis. It was the attitude and the way he treated me. Horrible. I'd rather have teeth pulled than ever see this guy again. I'll be getting a new referral for a different rheumatologist. Maybe these persons had complained too and were denied, so they made their issues on the internet. That's what my conclusions are. Please feel free to pause and read, okay? Okay. Thank you. Yes, with this one, okay, another complaint since 2012, 2013, all right. Please feel free to pause and read, okay? Just gonna read just part of it, okay? Because he said that, here he said, a couple of seconds, he just spent, I guess, then he looked at it, I guess, it took something, the CD, right, of, please free to read, okay? He looked at it for a couple of seconds, whatever it was, right? And asked a few questions, then determined he was to treat me for gout. Even though I have had several tests of gout and all came back negative, right? So why will this doctor be treating him for gout when he doesn't have gout, eh? In fact, the reports mention nothing of gout. He is, in my opinion, a quack, right? We trust our doctors, eh? I know there are good doctors around and there are bad doctors around. How will you know that your doctor is a bad doctor? You're trusting your life in this doctor's hand, in your doctor's hand. I had almost 20 years with my doctor, Dr. James Chang, and I thought all along he was doing right by me. But no, he wasn't. Wow. You understand? And he sent me to this doctor. I'm sure there's a reason why he sent me to this doctor, because he wasn't helping me at all. Maybe there were other rheumatologists around, but he didn't. I had to wait from September to January to see this doctor. What had happened in between? Why couldn't I get to other rheumatologists? Huh? I guess there was a reason why this was the one that he wanted me to go to, Dr. Handelsman. Okay, then here, 2012, this person says, not very helpful. He blamed my fatigue, muscle joint pain on effect of drug he prescribed, right? Right? Then blamed it blamed it on withdrawal from the drug. Please feel free to pause and read, okay? Yeah, this doctor did us wrong, okay? No, this was recent, just like mine, because I saw him in 2017, right? So this is July 16, 2017, and this person, okay, stated completely useless. It had been a month since my hospital stay when I first saw him, and at my follow-up appointment, I came prepared with a list of symptoms that I had experienced since then. I'm getting worse. He literally interrupted me every time I tried to say something, and said it sounded like it sounded like my GP and I had things under control, and sent me away. I'm still in pain every day and can't live my life. Why couldn't he just let me talk? Frustrating. You understand? So you understand how I am in this position? And how Man in Life loved him? Yeah. Because he would do what Man in Life wants. They do not want to have anything pay out, insurance pay, salary pay, whatever. These doctors must ignore our injury, because I'm sure his report is because his report on my injury saying I was better. You understand? Anyway, these are people sharing things. I got it, as I said, from Google reviews. All right, and they're no longer there. Okay. Please feel free to join me over on the next presentation. Thank you.